Hello, this is Coach Everts. I just want to go over the product lineup for World Global Network into the United States. As you notice, the space system is our branded product line, our new product line with World Global Network. It's being introduced to the United States and in the world. There's the space computer, which is just launching now in Dubai this week, the 2nd through the 6th. And it will be available the first quarter, which means either January, February, March in 2015, be in people's hands so they can start demonstrating those. It's very exciting. It is one-of-a-kind product. It does so many things, and as I've said in my other presentations, if you compare, the only thing to compare it to is Google Glass, and Google Glass is in the Stone Age compared to the space computer. Then we have SpaceWorks and Space VoIP, Space Meet, Space Wireless, which is a phone service within the United States, the 4G. As you know, most of you know by now, they're on the fastest 4G network. And Space Postcard, that would be like unlimited video email as an example, where you can send out quick messages to your team or to anybody that you want. You can also, in other words, send them to your website and things like that. And then Space Media. So let's kind of go over this really quickly, and so you can see that it really encompasses all communication styles. And the back office will be similar to this, where you'll have these apps that you can access everything. You'll have a command center in your back office that you can access everything. It'll make it really streamlined for you. People will know when you're online how to communicate with you. This will be awesome as far as building your business going forward. Absolutely critical in that regard. Okay. We all know about the space computer. It has an octa-core, as so does the World Phone 4. The World Phone 4 is very fast Android phone. The octa-core CPU is super fast. It's micro dimensions, 2.5 inches. It'll fit in the palm of your hand. The smallest personal computer of all time, most powerful computer of all time. And we know it will go up to 3 stories high in viewing. It'll have a virtual keyboard, full connectivity. It doesn't need any support to be on the internet, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, 4G, hotspot, etc. And you can, on that device, you can watch movies, watch news, read books, anything that you want to do, voice commanded, mobile, social, communication, entertainment. And it's the first wearable computer. And it's very significant time because there has never been a product like this. It's as significant as when the first computer came out, first personal computer, except this is wearable. You can take it with you anywhere and do so many more things with it, and it's super fast, okay? As we move along here, you can see an example of the screen. Again, the screen goes up to 3 stories high without losing any resolution or clarity. It's just very awesome, and you can go through and scan all things and really do business around the world in virtual reality, which is very cool. The glasses is, again, they have the 420-inch HD display in the space. So in other words, 3 stories high, if you can imagine 3 stories high in a high definition screen, kind of like being in an IMAX or something of that nature. 3D viewing for gaming. So you have 3D view for gaming and live experience. I mean, there's nothing like it, folks, on the market. This is why everybody's going to want one. Every man, woman, and child that you see will want this device. I mean, this is such a cool part of history that we're making here, and that you're going to be able to be part of it. And really, again, I keep saying, create real wealth in your family's life. But again, it's all up to you in taking action and sharing this information with other people and caring about them. And I just want to park here for a second. You see, our decisions that we make, whether to do or not to do, affects more than just us. It affects everybody around us, whether we influence them directly or not. Because if you should be telling your friend about this and they need money, as an example, how many people do they know that need money? And because you don't tell your friend, a lot of other people are affected. So this is really an important thing to share with people. So you can extend yourself here, going back to this, glasses, these Lumina glasses that are your command center for the space computer. And they're going to be fashionable, and you can also attach prescription lenses to them. Um, the Space System is a seamlessly integrated cloud-based media and communication platform. It's all cloud. They have their own cloud, okay? World Global Network is a major technology company again. Understand they're only 3 years old, yet they're doing over $150 million in sales, folks. And that was just in November. And we still got a month to go in December here of 2014. Or in over 230 countries already, with over 300,000 people involved already. I mean, and they've already done more business than Microsoft or Samsung or Apple did uh, in their first 3 years, folks. That's an incredible opportunity for you, one like none of us have ever seen before. Anyway, the Space System, seamlessly integrated cloud-based media and communication platform providing unparalleled user experience wherever you are and on every device. So if you got a PC or an IBM computer or Mac, an Apple computer or a tablet or any smartphone, all of these work. So you can meet, works, VoIP, wireless, all available. And the next features are going to be added are again that media center where you can watch all your movies, TV, books, education, games, news, etc., whatever you want to do. So you can see here that on every single device it absolutely works on. Space VoIP. VoIP is web mobile, okay? So it's supported by the internet. You can call over 100 countries and landlines too, both landlines and mobile phones. And you can make them from any device, again, evolves directly from your Mac or PC, tablet, smartphone, or new space computer. So can you imagine sitting in your backyard, doing a communication like you see on the screen here with somebody across the world, one of your business partners, or maybe somebody down the street, or maybe maybe on their space computer, they're on their break and you're talking to them, you're strategizing. You can see it over here how it can work on your mobile device, and then you'll have again that app that you can download and put on there. And so this is state-of-the-art equipment here that we're going to be receiving. Space Meet, a unique cloud-based platform for online meetings. Okay, so you want to gather everybody together. I like working online, versus going and having a face-to-face meeting, even though I really like those too, getting together with people. But on this one, cloud-based again, it doesn't draw on your computer's power like a GoToMeeting would, right? It doesn't slow down your computer like GoToMeeting or Skype or these kind of things. It's all cloud-based. So your computer's just hooking into the cloud. And you can do webinars, video conferences, regardless of your operating system, meaning, again, whether you have an Apple device or another device like an IBM or whatever. And you're not restricted by time zone or location without a download, those kinds of things. There is no download. You can host up to 1,000 webinar attendees and up to 32 conference participants on video. Think about that. 32 people can be on video, and you can have 1,000 people on there from anywhere in the world. And you can share your documents, whether PowerPoint or Word or PDF. You can do a presentation. You can share photos. You can do all kinds of wonderful things. And share your YouTube videos. So you can go on your YouTube channel and snag those videos and watch them right on your meeting. Share your desktop. So there's something on your desktop that you want to share with somebody, you can do that right there, not a problem. Up to 500 guests per conference, meaning on the video conference, okay? Up to 32 video guests, and file sharing. So what's file sharing? That's, you have something on your desktop that you want to send to everybody on the meeting, you can do it right on the meeting. You don't have to email it or do anything like that. It's very cool, very cool. SpaceWorks, web and mobile again. Virtual collaboration reaches a whole new level with SpaceWorks. Share videos, pictures, files, and documents without ever leaving the application. So, and no email attachment required. So you're doing your business. Look at how efficient this communication platform is. This centralized communication platform. You can literally do business anywhere that you wanted. You could be on vacation doing this. Share the videos and pictures and files and documents without leaving the application, and no email attachment required. So Imagine you're not limited to the space on your email to the size of the document you're sending or sharing. And that's with pictures and videos as well. So everything you can imagine within the space works. So a mailbox, you have calendars, storage, so you can back things up. So that's another product in and of itself, complete backup for your system, and a task manager, and a video postcard. Again, that's like your video email with unlimited templates, so you can continue to do business and educate people and those kinds of things on what you're doing. The Space Wireless is going to be on the fastest 4G data network in the United States. In fact, World is going to be its own telephone company, as most of you know already. Space Wireless provides unlimited US and international voice, text, and data plans on the fastest 4G network in the country. Call to any landline or mobile phone, see, it doesn't matter, in over 100 countries using the World SIM card or WGN's own World Phone 4. So if you have another phone, you can get the SIM card and put it in your phone, or the World Phone 4 with that octa-core, okay? Fast, this is the fastest Android out there, folks. It's very cool. Unlimited voice, text, and data includes voice and text, okay? Voice and text. To over 100 destinations, mobile included, again, on the nation's fastest 4G network, and you can have up to 5 family members. 5 family members, folks. And that's incredible. And I'll go over the pricing here on that in just a minute for the 5 family members, but let's just do that right now. 5 family members is $129 to have unlimited service to everybody if you become a master. And so you could take, I don't know how many phones are in your house, or if you can have your sister-in-law on it. You don't have to have just your immediate household. But folks, you're going to have unlimited service, 5 lines on everything for $129. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I think so. And around the world, and again, touching over 100 destinations around the world. So you sign up for $49, okay? Affiliate Cake gives you an incredible video tool to start promoting your business. And this video tool is your website. It's many other things. And as we go into soft launch here on December 9th, which is coming up very soon, you'll see more about this, okay? So $49 gets you a position, and it's $49 a year, okay, per year. So you're in business for $49 a year. Very cool. With a technology company, like I just mentioned, a big technology company. There's a personal package, and this would be more for the customer. If you're more customer orientated, you probably want the personal package. You're not in it to make money necessarily, even though you can make money. And by the way, you can work your way up here too. All right. I think if you and I'll go through this, you can work your way up. So, if you're a hard worker, then get to work and earn your way up the ladder and make all kinds of money for yourself. When you're talking I know a lady in this already who is making over, and remember, this is only a 3-year-old company. Here's a lady, fairly new to network marketing, or home-based business, and she's making over $60,000 a week. A week, folks. And of course, she decided, I'm going to go for it and become a master so I can just get on with it and make some money. But anyway, this is more for a customer. You'll notice that you have includes voice, text, and data, 3G, maximum data usage per month. So you got 3 gigabytes, right? A maximum data usage, which most people use around 1 gig unless they're doing it a lot. So this would be a single service, right? And 3,000 minutes of voice and text. Space service plan is included. So on any of these plans that you're going to see here, your first month is included, okay? You don't have to come up with more money for your first month. You just start paying either one of these fees. Up here is $45 or $75 the next month. Requires a smartphone, okay, a WP4 like I mentioned here, or you can get this. And a lot of people are asking me, how much does this cost? And I'm guessing at this point, but I'm thinking around $300, $350, okay, for the fastest phone on the planet, by the way. And then let's move over here to media, and we know that's coming. That's with the space computer, the space system, where you can get all your education, movies, and books, and news, and all of that by voice commanded. That is so cool. I really like that. And then Meet. We went over the Meet product where your 8 video conference concurrent, you have 25 webinar seats. In this case, video sharing with participants. You can share your videos. Slide presenter with your PDF and your docs and your PowerPoints. No recording though. You cannot record any video conference you're doing. Collaboration tools, desktop sharing, and co-browsing. Yes, you can have people on there doing that with you. No rebranding though. What is a rebrand? What is rebranding? That means you get to put your name. This is your business, right? So you can put your name, and ours will be 5-Star Team, obviously, as our branding. And we'll be able to brand that right on the video conference so they'll see who we are, okay? And everybody knows how important branding is to the future of your business. Document center to share live documents with participants. You have that. I mentioned what that was before. A telephone bridge to call in conference from regular phones. So if people want to call in and listen, they can do that versus being actually on the webinar or the video conference. So on the video, you get video postcards, again, unlimited templates with those, and available on web, Android, or iOS. iOS meaning Apple. So available on all those devices. Again, video, email video postcards to send out a, hey, how are you, to your group or to an individual. You can send out to groups or you can send out to individuals, those kinds of things. And then you get your VoIP, which is calls and video calls free, okay? Calls and video calls are free. Multi-video and call party up to 8 users. So there's 8 people you can have on this VoIP system all at one time, which is incredible. Calls at a low cost at all destinations are unlimited to 100 countries, including mobile with the service plan, which will be up here, okay? The service plan, 45 or 75. This is a space service plan. This is it for the unlimited wireless service plan, or it's 45 or 75, okay? The partner is, and I want to go back here just a minute. I want you to notice if you are interested in making money, you're going to get a volume of 50, a fast retail. So if somebody buys this and you have one of these yourself and they buy this within your group, you're going to get $15 and a generational bonus once a month of $10, okay? Let's move on to the next one. And you'll notice up here, I want to go right to this. This doubles. So you get 100 instead of your 15 or your 50, and you get 30 instead of 15, okay? And you get a generation, which is 10, just like you did here, all right? But another thing that you get is you get this brick bonus, and the brick bonus is when your personals get their first 2, you're going to get that brick bonus, okay? Now you add that into here, and it's only $100 more. And by the way, right now, before December, in pre-launch on December 9th, this partner pack, you're going to be able to get this package here for this price here and get all the benefits that are associated with this master pack. So keep that in mind. So $299, and I tell people this: if you have something you're not using around your house and it's been sitting around for a while and it's not a keepsake, get rid of it, turn it into cash, and become a master. It's really that simple. On the service plan, if you notice up here, it's going to remain the same. These I've already gone over, these are doubling, but let's go over, you get the 4G, and it's the same service plan, right, for one person, 4G wireless, smartphone, and so forth, so you get the 3G data, 3,000 minutes, etc. And then over here it works, you get unlimited premium email. Over here, you didn't have unlimited premium email at all. Over here you have Works. Over here you do not have Works, okay? So Works, unlimited premium email, task and agenda, 100 gigabytes of storage box, so to back up your stuff, and your document office, okay? Then you get all the rest of this. And the webinar seats are 50 from 25 and 8 to 16 and 50. So everything doubles. But you notice down here that you can now rebrand, and you can also record. There is no rebranding, rather, still, but you can now record, okay? You can now record. And then as we go down here at the bottom, you have a telephone bridge with this one. You have everything but rebranding, and you get a little more video conference feature and 50 webinar seats, okay? This is for somebody that wants to do, kind of a part-time type of business, part-time type of income. This may work out well for, but again, I would suggest getting this package here. I'm going to go over that in a minute for various reasons. VoIP calls and video calls free, multi-video and call party up to 8 users. So you get video call, the VoIP again up to 8 users. Over here you have the same thing up to 8 users, call at a low cost to 100 destinations. Here you have a call to call including mobile service plan. And then we know about the media center coming with the space computer. And so this is somebody who wants to dabble in the business a little bit. And this is more somebody who wants to be a customer. And this is somebody who wants to be a business builder, you know, who wants to put residual income into their pocket. You know, somebody that wants to make over $500 residual income a month, or a few hundred and upwards of several thousand, like that one lady I was making, is making over $60,000 a week already. And so, as you can understand, this is where you want to be, especially when you can buy it right now for the $299 price. Even at $599, it's an absolute bargain. Nobody's getting ripped off here, because keep in mind, you're getting an unlimited 4G wireless service for 5 family members. I'm talking about voice, text, and data to over 100 destinations, and that includes your mobile, that includes your landline, and 5 family members can have that unlimited wireless service for $129. That is amazing. There's not a service like that, and again, it's going to be on the fastest 4G network in the United States. You get all your works. You get premium unlimited task and agenda, unlimited storage box, which is incredible. You don't ever have to worry about running out, and a document office. If you notice over here, you did not. You had 100 gigabytes. Over here, it goes from 100 gigabytes to unlimited. Now here's where, and over here, look at this, 32 video conferences from 16, so that's double, 50 webinar seats to 1,500 webinar seats. 3 rooms, 500 per room. Wow. Video sharing with, you get everything, and the rebranding. You get video share with video share with participants, slide presenter again, recording, collaboration, all the collaboration tools, the rebranding tools, document center to share live doc, all of it, telephone bridge, video. Oh, you got an unlimited business here, folks. Available on the web or again on the Apple or Android device. It doesn't matter. And again, remember, all this is cloud-based, so it's not dragging down your mobile phone. It's nothing to download. It's all cloud-based, and on your desktop or your laptop or your tablet. Same thing. No, it doesn't drain the power from them. Okay, it doesn't load them down with extra data because it's all cloud-based. VoIP, again, calls and video calls are free. Multi-video up to 8. You had the same thing here, multi-video up to 8. Calls to a low cost of 100 destinations. Same here with service plan and media center. But look it up here. I want to go back one. You notice it's 100 here of volume, fast retail's 30, generation is 10, and brick bonus is 15. Now I want you to go over here. It doubles, doesn't it? 200 volume from 100 volume. A fast retail doubles. So everybody who gets in and buys this package in your group, you're going to make $60, right? All your personals are sold, and $60 is a pretty good thing. And you think about that, and you're applying it to this. I mean, this is a real value, real value. Generation bonus of 25. You got a generation bonus of 10. The generation bonus went up $15. That's your residual income. Think about that. Went up $15, more than doubled. And then your brick bonus went to 30 from 15. 15 to 30. So as far as income goes, you just got one heck of a raise here by getting this. Not only with all these tools to run your business and do it efficiently from the command center in your back office, but also getting paid, folks. You have a complete business system here, and you're going to get paid like a real professional going forward. Okay? And so I just wanted to go over these product packages and so forth with you, and so you know the differences. And the Infinity Pay Plan, again, there's 8 ways of making money. It's very, very simple. I don't want to go over that now, but there's fast retail. We went over the volume. Folks, there's a lot of money here. A lot of money this company is going to pay, especially to the people that get to work and really take this serious, at least as serious as they do their job, right, when you're working for somebody else. I mean, you have in your hands right now you do, something that's going to create real wealth for your family. Something when you get up, I mean, what would you do with $10,000 a week? Extra money. Would that be extra? That might be full time for you, right? What would you do with an extra $1,000 a week? What would you do with $1,000 a week coming in right now that you don't have? Is that worth working towards? And here's the other thing, it's residual income. You don't have to work for it again. It just continues to come in like a pension, like a pension, like Social Security again and again and again. Folks, remember, this lady who probably isn't as sharp as you are is making $60,000 a week. You know what thing she did that you may not be doing? Well, you might be, but you may not. She decided to go to work. She knows that this company is going to be one of the largest technology companies in the world. She just went to work and told everybody that she ran across and shared this with people. She wasn't selling them something, she was sharing this with them. Everybody wants to be part of the next Microsoft, Apple, or Samsung, but they can't. Here they can. Understand that. Help people understand that. Again, talk in terms that they understand first, Apple and Samsung, and then bring this in as just like that, because it is just like that. The only difference is you now and I now have the opportunity to share in the wealth of this company. Okay? That's in the success of this company. It's that simple. And there's going to be more millionaires made here than any other network marketing company, and maybe even any other company, period, in the world. Do not let yourself miss this. Do not do this to you or your family or your friends or anybody you see and know about. Reach out to them and share this opportunity with them. If you don't feel comfortable in doing that, get them on the phone with me or one of your sponsor or something. But do not rob this opportunity from others because you don't share it with them. Okay? I want to stress that. Thank you for your time today. I hope this helped and zeroed in on this. But this is going to be the only time you're going to be able to buy the master pack here for $299. For those of you who are looking at this before December 9th and got in before December 9th, after December 9th, it's $599. But again, it is a value. Going forward, this is a minuscule cost, $599, compared to the value of all these products, whether you're in another business and want to promote it or this business. And especially this income, which is absolutely off the charts, okay? So focus in, folks, and think about where you want your future to be, because you can do that here, right now. You can make a choice that can change your entire life. Thank you. This is Coach Everts out. Have a great day.